Hey guys, what's up? This is Josh, and in this tutorial we're going to be making this cool space text. And the text is fully 3D, but it's all still created in After Effects. So we don't need to go into any 3D programs or anything, but text is still fully 3D, so I'll be showing you how to do that. Also, the background, although it looks, semi-realistic for space, that's also all created in After Effects. I'm going to be showing you a cool technique to make a pretty realistic star field. And also, if you look at the edges of the star field, you can see it kind of comes towards the camera. So I'll also be showing you how to do that. So let's look at the effect real quick, and then we'll get started. So here it is. Pretty cool. All the text just comes together and makes the text that you made. Or all the letters come together and make the text, I should say. And that's the whole effect right there. So, and also if you look at the background changes colors. And we'll do that too. So, let's get started. You want to go into After Effects, make a new composition, and you can call it space text, or whatever you want. NTSC DV, 15 seconds long. Oops. And click OK. And the first thing we're going to do in the first part of the tutorial is we're going to make the stars. So you want to make a new solid, so layer new solid, and you can call this star field. And you can, it doesn't really matter what color it is, just leave it as white or whatever it is as the default setting. And we want to apply fractal noise. And just double click it. And we want to make stars. So for those of you who haven't made stars with fractal noise, it's really easy. All you do, scroll down the transform settings, bring the scale down to 2, and boost up the contrast and lower the brightness. And you got some stars. Just like that. Really easy. Now, these stars, they look okay, but to make them look a lot better, and some brighter than others, you want to apply glow. And what this will do when you raise the threshold and boost up the intensity and lower down the radius, is you see some of the stars are brighter than others, definitely. So you can just play around with the radius so you can get a little bit of variation with the stars. Just mess around with it. I'm going to keep them like this. Now what we want to do is color the stars. So to do that, we're going to apply channel blur. So just type that in the Effects and Presets window, and then just drag that on. And every time, and I'm just going to explain this really quick. So when you up the red blurriness, it turns blue. When you up the green blurriness, it turns purple. And when you up the blue blurriness, it turns yellow. So every 5 seconds that go by in the comp, we want to change the color of the stars. So we're going to go to the beginning of the comp, 0 seconds, and click the stopwatch for all 3 of them. Not alpha, we're not going to mess with that. But in the beginning of the comp, let's say we want to make stars blue, so change the red blurriness to 5, and then go 5 seconds in, and then maybe lower the red blurriness and bring up the green blurriness, so we have a new color, and go to 10 seconds. Maybe bring up the blue blurriness. Now we have red. And then go all the way to the end of the comp and maybe make it dark blue. And we want to do that again. Actually, before we do that again, we want to apply glow one last time. Just type that in, drag it on, or double click. And we want to make the threshold 25. We want to make the radius 2 and the intensity 2. And that'll make the stars pop out a whole lot more. Now, we want to make 3 more star fields. So we're going to duplicate the layer 3 times. So Command D if you're on a Mac, Control D if you're on a PC. And so I'm going to use Command D since I'm on a Mac, so 1, 2, 3. And now we just want to number the layers so we don't get confused. So the first one, number 4, we'll make Starfield 1. star field 2, star field 3, star field 4. And to change the names, just click on the layer and click return. So now go to star field number 2. You can close down fractal noise and glow and the second glow. Go to the beginning of the comp. And we want to make the colors on this one different. So make sure that you solo the layer by clicking the solo button. And maybe instead of making the beginning blue, maybe we'll make it yellow. Go to 5 seconds in the comp. And maybe instead of making it, actually we can just keep it like this because the color will be different. Go to 10 seconds in the comp, and that just looks bad. So change that. Maybe we'll make it blue at 10 seconds in. We go to 15 seconds, and we'll make it purple. And you can just go ahead and do that for the other 2 star fields. And I'm just going to cut ahead so we don't waste any time. Okay, so you finished changing the colors on the other 2 star field layers. And so now what we want to do is we want to make a new adjustment layer. So layer, new adjustment layer, and we want to apply tint and make the tint value 25 just to lower the amount of color that we see. We want to apply CC lens, and CC lens is going to be the effect that makes the edges kind of look like the stars are rushing at you. So right now it just looks like this. Still pretty cool. Kind of looks like a water droplet or something. But oops. But what we want to do is if you change the size to maybe 150 or 160, you can see the edges look like the stars were streaking right at you. And this kind of gives the illusion that you're going shooting through the stars like really fast. And make sure the center is in the middle of the comp, because if it isn't, you know, if it's like that, it doesn't look like you're shooting by really, really fast. I don't know what you're doing if it's like that, but make sure it's in the middle of the comp. The next effect we want to apply is glow again. And so just drag, first type in glow. So type it in glow. And then just drag glow onto the adjustment layer. And we want to make the threshold 20%. And we want to make the radius 25. And you can leave the intensity at 1. And that just makes it really pop out. And the next effect we're going to apply is going to totally change the way this looks. So we're going to apply bilateral blur. And this is what's going to make it look like an actual star field, by the way. And we want to make the radius 20, the threshold 15. And you can't really see much now, but when you click the colorize button, that looks good. Actually, it doesn't. And I think I know why. So, we want to change the blending modes on star fields 4 through 2 to add. And that's going to make it look good. Once it finishes loading, you'll see. Look at that. That is good. Maybe we have a little too much glow applied to it. So I'm going to go into the adjustment layer. And I'm just going to mess around with the settings a little bit. Oops. Okay. Maybe 35. By the way, I'm on the glow on the adjustment layer. Yeah, that looks much better.